Okay, we're gonna do roll number 2 now for episode 107. I did a anyway. I always talk a lot. I'm not doing intros anymore, even though this is kind of like an intro. I'm gonna get my footing, for how to proceed with these broken up videos for each daily episode. Okay, so I did roll 1, episode 107. This is roll 2, episode 107. Am I gonna do a roll 3 or roll 4? I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out together. The last one was pretty good. We in episode 1 we did the federal reserve roll, and we found two pennies for the book, and now we're gonna do and we found a bunch of pennies for the shorts. This interesting stuff. Now, which side am I going to open up from? They're very similar. Whoever wrapped this up, they have a certain technique. Let's see, any letters on this one? Oh no. Okay, let's see. That's a very good technique they use here. Whoever wrapped this up, very interesting technique. Um, so maybe what I could do, when I go from one roll to the next, you know what I'm saying? Which of course this is supposed to um, assist. You can see all the copper here. Oh man, after doing all those zincs, you kind of get yucked out, seeing all those zincs and cheap pennies, cheapos. They're not even worth it. They're not even worth the cent. What do you think? I didn't even look at the date. You think this is a copper? What a beauty. I don't think so. I don't think it's a copper. Nah, it's not a copper. I don't think so. It's not a copper. I knew it. I knew it wasn't a copper. Let's see if it's a wide AM at least. That would be pretty cool if it's a wide AM. So the first one we get is no, it's close. It's a nice example. It's a beautiful example. It is sorry, trying to get this thing going over here. Yeah, you could tell there's something's off about the on the reverse, right? See all those lines? Usually it's not like that. It's more like that. So our first copper of the day is 68. Our first copper. Man, just feel the weight in your fingers, the difference between the two. So I guess one of my goals, personal goals, while I'm making these videos, would be to see if I can change the top, unless it's something super duper interesting, right? From one roll video to the next roll video. Another 98. One day I'm gonna find the wide AM. I'll see if I could change the topic. So someone left a very nice. Oh no, it wasn't a comment. It was actually a message that I got. So if I get an email from someone who I am more familiar with from YouTube, then I'm not. I probably won't. I mean, I can, but I probably will not um, mention a person's name unless it's something that is appropriate. You know what I mean? But I got a message the other day from one of the longtime subscribers, and I thought it was pretty cool, man. I have to say, I thought it was pretty cool. So he's gonna know who I'm talking. I'm talking about him. Maybe he'll leave a comment, and then everyone will know who I'm talking about. And he kind of said, I'm not going to say it verbatim. I can't remember verbatim, but basically that um, he thought that the videos that I make are unique or different than other YouTubers, other YouTube penny roll search channels, because um, he felt like, I guess, that I was more thorough than, what is that? See that? Oh, I mean, I'm sure that's just damage, but man, very quickly it looks like little letters, right? I know it's not, but I have to check through the loop. Ah, man, I'm telling you, those look like little letters. Call me, uh, whatever. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. Those look like letters. I wish I could get a little closer. I don't know. I think if I get closer, it's going to get blurry. Anyway, you could check it out. Like if it got hit like on another penny or something. All right. I'm not going to hold on to it. I can't tell. Um, and he said that he thought I was more thorough than some other. Um, honestly, he said then the most. I believe he said the most thorough content creator um, on YouTube. Something to that. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, he'll say, "I didn't say that. I said you were pretty good, not the most thorough." Oh man, he cracks me up, man. This guy cracks me up. Um, and and not for nothing, but I have mentioned that in previous. It almost looks like a jail scent, right? See the little lines going through there, almost, and it has the rim. This has a lot of character. This penny has a lot of character, huh? And a hair. It has a lot of character and a hair that's stuck to it. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You know what? It's going in the garbage. That was disgusting. I threw it in the garbage. Um, yeah, that's a little too thorough. I don't need DNA. You know what I'm saying? This isn't what is it? NCIS. Look what just found NCIS edition. That was a great flick. When it first came out, NCIS was such an awesome. I think they still make it. The NCIS. I don't know. Is that guy still on it? What was his name? Oh man, he had a short little name like Glib. That was that was a really really good. And then of course it changed and stuff. 71D. Look at that D. Tell me that D does not look tiny whiny. Let me look at the. There was another D we found. Didn't we find another D? 77. 60. I thought we. Oh, I just threw it in the garbage, right? You want the DNA on it? Yeah. And then they made a million other NCIA. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is cool looking, man. Wow. Disgust. Absolutely. What is going on here? Yeah, I'll hold on to that. Um, it's just part of my nature. You know what I mean? Like I did not. I'm gonna weigh this one. I think this is 86. I felt it, and I was like, huh. I'm usually wrong. 5.5, 2.55. At least we got a couple coppers out of here, right? And all this other junk. 89. Wow, look at that rot. Maybe I'll keep them together. Do a video on the rotten ones, a little short. And then we get this beauty. Yeah, it's just part of my nature, as social workers. And again, I'm master's level. I'm saying, you typically bachelor's level is considered to be a case. Typically, you have your master's level social workers also. Yes, you do. Master's level caseworkers also. Yes, I know that. And there are some states that actually license, as I recall, bachelor level caseworkers. Yeah, it's like a special um, test that they take at the some states, but the states I'm from, they didn't have a bachelor's level at that time. I don't. Maybe now they do, but at that time they did not. That's a nice little rot, right? I wonder if I have another one. Is this one a rot too? Yeah, I have a couple rotten ones. Maybe I'll put the rotten ones together, and you know what I mean? Oh, there goes another good rot. This was from the previous video. Look how cool that one is. Yeah, I'll keep those together and do a special video on some of these weird ones I have. Shorts, I'm saying shorts. When I say special videos, I meant shorts. I think this is a copper. Yeah, that's a beauty, huh? Look how dark. Yeah, so that's annealed, you know. You could tell that it's just a different color, on the oh. You gotta make sure that some of these are not. You have to make sure you don't see the letters, from a strike through. I was gonna say die clash. It's not a die clash. It'd be a strike through. You have to check that out. 97D. Oh, you know what? It's funny. Which one is this? It's an 8. We need an 87D, not a 97D. Sorry. For the book, I'm saying. Oh, that's gross. I'm gonna throw that out too. It leaves all kinds of junk on your desk, I don't like it. Yeah, so he said that, if I remember correctly, he liked the fact that, I was more thorough than most of the other channels out there. And again, I'm gonna have to say a large part of that is due to my social work um, training, my social work training. Social workers have to be very, very thorough and precise. Oh, wow. Wow. That is, and it's copper. I mean, I could weigh it. Whoa. Now, this is like the only time I don't keep the 82s anymore. Yeah, 3.1 on the nose, man. This is like a perfect penny. I don't keep the 82 copper Philadelphia large dates anymore because I find it's the most common one. Unless they look like this, man. Yeah, this is worth a couple bucks in this condition. I mean, this is like incredible. Let me see. Maybe I'll do this for the thumbnail. That is absolutely amazing. I have to look at this under the loop, man, just to appreciate it. You know what I mean? Wow, that is an absolute stunner. Talk about quality, man. What a the end of an era, man. You know what I mean? The end of an era. The end of an era. The copper penny, man. Or cent, if you want to call it the cent. You can call it the cent or the penny. We've only been calling it penny for 100 years, but I try to keep things a little bit loose. I don't want to be so serious, man. You know what I mean? Oh, we don't. That's not called a penny. That's too serious, man. come on, people call them pennies, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just too serious. I don't want to be that serious on this channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm sorry. You know, that's just the way I feel. And I'm serious about not taking things that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like life is too short, man. You know, to I mean, this is a hobby, guys. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be fun. You know, if you're gonna go trolling, um, if that's how you get your entertainment by trolling on YouTube and busting people's chops, I'll go so far as to say that's sad. You know, and I'll pray for you. You know that um, another 82. And you want to see the difference? I'm gonna keep them together when I do my shorts, just to show the beauty of the difference between the two. But they're both the same variate, right? Yeah, I think this is a copper. I'll have to weigh it, but I'm like 99% sure it's a copper. Yeah, it's copper. Whoa, hold on a second. No, it's not. 2.58. Wow. I mean, it's a little bit on the heavy side, but it's not out of tolerance. Oh, wow. That's crazy. All right, well, I'll keep them together anyway. Maybe I'll mention that in the short. Wow. And I was 99% sure it was copper, and I'm 99% wrong all the time. So that worked out pretty good. Yeah. So I say penny because that's what people call them. If you want to become a, a numismatic or something like that, then God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a professional social worker. You know what I'm saying? And if I want to talk about social work stuff as a professional, then I could do that. You know what I mean? But this channel isn't for that. You know, um, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, guys. Yeah, I want to keep things light, man. Fun, actually. Even better than light, fun. I really want to keep things fun if I can, if that's possible. With everything that's going on in the world, that's a beauty, huh? So nice to find pennies like this. All the horrible things. Forget about that. Oh, an 85. Oh, we found a second 85D. All right, now we could pick the better one. Look, we found two of them today. One during roll 1 and one during roll 2. I'm not sure which one. Probably the one on the left. Oh no, that's an 85. That's an 86. Oh, we found an. Oh, we needed the 85. We found the 86. Oh wow, we found three of the pennies we need today. 85, 86, and 88. We need the 87. What? 89. Oh wow, so cool, man. So cool. Look at that. So cool. So cool, man. But part of me gets it. You know what I mean? It's so easy to get so deep into oh, I thought it was another one. It's easy to get deep into this. You know what I'm saying? I get it. No, I do get it. So I will add that caveat to that. I was going to say caveat. I guess you could say it either way. Caveat. I've heard it said both ways. You know, some copper, we got some copper. It's just my advice would be not to take everything in life so serious. That would be it. Like I said, for 20 years, I worked as a social worker, and everything was super serious. Man, everything about that job is super serious. People's lives are, you know, where people are going to live when they leave the hospital if they're homeless. Um, do they need transplants? Kidney transplants. Just, I mean, man, life and death stuff, man. You know what I mean? I did that. Forget about it, man. Life and death stuff for 20 years, and it's just too much of that going on in the world. That's all. And I did it, I did it. I lived it. I did real estate for 15 years. Oh, another 82. This one's copper. I'm 99% sure this one is copper. And what a beautiful toning that is on the reverse. That is absolutely stunning, man. I know it's probably from oil or something like that, but it's still beautiful looking. I have to weigh it because I'm like wrong. Yeah, 303. Yeah, see, like this I won't. I'm not going to keep, but I will put it with the other ones just to do a video on them. All right, that was roll 2 of episode 107. Oh, so that was cool. So today was the first. This is the first episode we did two rolls. I probably could have busted out. All right. Anyway, let me just end the video there. All right. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I'll see you in episode one. I'll see you in episode 108. Oh, hello there. I didn't realize you were still there. Remember those flicks from like the 60s and the 70s where a first name that comes to my head is like Orson Welles. I don't know if it's Orson Welles or not, but they were like a fireplace and the pipe, and they would turn towards the camera and they would start having a conversation like, oh, like if they're talking to somebody. I guess I do that too a little bit, right? um so this is the new format. This is roll 2 of episode 107. I closed it by accident. I hit the button. I closed it. Episode 107, roll 2. I'm just going to do 2 rolls. I probably could have got out a third one, but I'm still getting my bearings with all of this. There's probably going to be 2-3 rolls a day, unless I'm on some kind of a tear and I do like 4. And I don't know, no more intros. I think I did a couple of them. Probably not going to do intros anymore either. The whole thing with retention and people, the majority of people come and watch videos on YouTube for entertainment. I make videos for entertainment. If I'm not entertained, how is any? Oh my god! Like those serious channels. Oh my god! Can't even watch I can't. I have a problem watching the news. To be honest with you, I mean, I watch it. I do watch it to know what's going on, but it's kind of depressing, man. You know, all the all the stuff that's going, all the dishonesty. You know what I mean? It's horrible, horrible. You think about the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights and those things were supposed to stand for, and just how they're being stepped on. Anyway. I see. I start thinking about it, and I don't want I don't want this channel to be about that. You know what I'm saying? I want this channel to be an escape from all that. For me too, you know. Did we find anything interesting? Yeah, we got 3. We only need 2 more, right? We got the let me get the marker out. Oh, and that zinc, that D large date, 82 zinc. So we found the 85, the 86, and the 88. We're looking for the 87D. I know I found an 87D somewhere. I mean, we'll find another one. I'm gonna take an orange marker because it's the only. Well, let's see. We're only looking for 3 pennies. Yeah. So like I was saying, so that's how I got into that whole thing about penny versus cent. It's too serious, man. It's just too serious. You know what I mean? It's just too serious. And I'll be honest with you. I remember, correcting people. Right? It's something that I guess that's inside of us that when we think somebody's doing something wrong, that we have to tell them. I guess my message would be, don't take things so serious. Life is too short, man. A million years is a blink of an eye. So imagine 100. I knew in my lifetime, I've known just a few people in their 90s who were still with it, and like you see on videos, right? When people like hit 100 years old. And I remember I met this, I think I talked about this in one of my other videos. Had a friend who had his grandfather was a World War II veteran, and he was like 98. Yeah, I'm gonna live until I'm 100. He said that. He goes, I'm gonna see 100, and I bet they're still driving around eating McDonald's. God bless him, man. I hope he's still alive today. And he drove the there's that movie with the guy who did it's a phenomenal flick that he didn't want to fight. Went against his religion. I know I'm saying that, and everyone knows the movie I'm talking about. You're probably gonna leave it in the comments. And this guy lived that he drove the half track, and he brought the bodies from the field. He brought them, or the bodies and the wounded. He brought them back, and my friend told me the story. He had the picture in his house and everything. I checked it out, and my friend told me the story that he was driving back, and because there's 2 seats in the front. The half track is the 2 seats in the front, and then there's a flatbed in the back, and that's where the wounded would sit, or the dead. And said he was driving, he was talking to the guy next to him, and that was it, man. It was over for him. That's real problems, man. That's real problems. So help me keep the channel light and happy, and as happy as we can. That's why I like talking about pennies. And who knows? You know what I mean? I found a couple pennies that have value. I haven't had time to list them. I haven't had time to do the microscope thing. I haven't had time to go to the Goodwill. There's so many things I want to do, but time's my enemy. I'm gonna get it together though. All right. Thanks, and God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.